Hello and good morning. Today is Tuesday. Yesterday I didn't make it because of the not merely on time constraint, but I need to a little bit recover myself. I just finished 2 days workshops for the final. I call it a finale for the finale of the master workshops, and hopefully we can start here for the 2-day live trading, and I will do the live analysis, and also I think I will start in the basics foundation for the BB mastery as well for in English, because last time I did a few videos, but I think it's not enough for you to understand deeply. That's really important for you guys to understand more into the forex trading through the BB mastery technical. Right, good morning Razi. All right, so shall we start? Today I'm going to share with you a little bit of straightforward approach, and I'm going to share with you how we can do some analysis, what the important part for the analysis, and what are the keys we want to do the analysis as well, right? Okay, we'll start with our example first. Give me a while. I'm going to change the screen. Okay, BB mastery trading concepts, right? BB mastery trading concept. Okay, BB mastery trading concepts. Good morning, Sina. Good morning, Azad. Okay, so the first one that you need to understand, candlesticks close price. All right, candlestick open price, multi time frames, and then the other one you need to understand is Bollinger Band, right? Candlestick call price is meant for shall I call it candlestick dominant setup, right? Setup. Multi-time frame analysis is based on the major trend mapping. Right, good morning Fabian. And today I'm going to share with you a little bit straightforward, right? Because I don't have much time. Literally I did I started a little bit late because I need a few things to establish first, and then I'm really sorry because today is quite straightforward, right? So I'm not talking much. I'm not do the joke much, but we are focusing on the straightforward how to establish this BB mastery trading concept, right? So this is I want to put things together by jot it down into this PowerPoint, and hopefully can help you and understand what we are doing. All right, so this is the starting, right? So this is the analysis part, right? The candlestick dominant setup. So you can base on we can see candlesticks trend trading, the RZ diagram trading. We are focusing on the depend on the daily of trading. So if you do the weekly, so start look for monthly, weekly, and daily. All right. So for the multi-time frame analysis and major trend analysis, I think this is the same one. We have a lot of information to put down here. So for the Bollinger Band, you need to understand that the shapes, Bollinger Band shapes, okay, Bollinger Band shapes, and then we need to understand the line, Bollinger Band line, right? Bollinger Band line. This is a little bit small, so how we can change this? Maybe I'll change this like this first. Maybe it's easier like this. Candlestick close price. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna put everything into the different slide, so it's easier for us to reverse. So this is candlestick open price, right? And this first one, second one, and then another multi-time for analysis, right? This fall under category of multi-time for analysis as well, yes. Oops. Okay. And the last one is Bollinger Band. All right. So Bollinger Band. All right. I think that's all. So we're gonna start here. And basically, I will be using this as the main framework and main foundation. And every time I do the live analysis or I do the live trading, we're going to refer this one as the main reference. So I will give to you the what I call the presentation that I have made time by time, and then you can refer for your forex trading. So right, hopefully it can help you and make you consistent, profitable, and grow your account. Right. So I'm gonna change the bit. So this is an analysis part. So the first thing you need to do the analysis, right? You need to do the analysis. So we have a different category. I'm going to put it here first. Right. So this one we called it what to do, right? So the first thing that you need to understand, we have two different approach. The first one that you do the analysis first, right? You do the analysis, and the second part you do the tradings. It's a different objective, right? So this is a different objective. You need to understand this, right? So this is maybe master trend concept. So you need to we have analysis and trading is a difference. And the first one we need the third one we need to have the live trading. Okay, so I'm going to alter a few things here later, but this is the baseline for what we're doing here. So why I do like this is really why I do like this, because of the we have a difference, lots of videos, and some of the subscribers say that coach, why don't you have a very specific reference, or because you have lots of video, literally you have hundreds of videos, almost now it's in 100 videos. So where should I start, where should I follow, because I still get confused. So I started to put all the things together into one presentations and one for the reference, then hopefully you can gain benefit for this, right? Jeffrey said, don't forget the coach first breakfast. What do you mean by first breakfast? That means that we have a setup that already close to pips in our account. That's what you mean. So this is really important, right? So BB Master Trading Concept. So I call it the trading part, the trading. So we have a different objective here, and I'm going to change this one to here, and maybe I'm going to share with you a little bit more, presentation style, so you can understand. So the tradings, this is trading. So this is the analysis. So this is the analysis part. All right. So this is the candlestick part. All right. This is candlestick parts. Okay. This one is this one. Right. Right. Okay. All right. So we have this as the foundations. I'm going to save this one first. All right. Always discipline to wait for the coach to tell. Yes, you need to discipline. Yes, this we need to discipline. Okay. The first one, you need to understand that we need to do the analysis. It's for preparations, right? To prepare. So this is to prepare. Okay, to prepare for live trading. We need to prepare first, right? To anticipate rather than react, right? To anticipate rather than react. Okay, to anticipate rather than react. This is the part for the analysis, right? This is the part for analysis. Okay, anticipate rather than react. Okay, this is the part for the analysis. Okay, hopefully you can cope with this. So this is the analysis part. So the analysis part, we need to understand, we need to focus on candlestick close price. Okay, so we need to find what is the candlestick dominant setup. So we have a different candlestick dominant setup. It's called candlestick trend, as a diagram, and S1 trend trading. So we have a different versions, right? We have a different versions for the trading itself. Okay, so hopefully you can cope with this and understand which one fall under category under which one, right? So you can literally focus on the what we're saying now. Salam. All right. So this is the one you need to understand. The trading, the live trading, and the report. Okay. So the candlestick close price, candlestick open price. Okay, what is candlestick or close price, right? So you're gonna go one by one. What is candlestick close price? Okay, literally candlestick close price also meaning that. Change it to be here. Oopsie. Okay. It's a signal trend. So we need to use this as a signal trend, right? And then it's up to me to get to find the signal trend. Okay. So we're going to use one pair here. Okay, give me one pair. So we're going to give one example on the pair. So we're going to focus on the what we're going to focus, right? So I need one pair that you want to refer. Then we can focus on the very specific pairs, and then we can adapt, or we can make a blueprint based on the presentations or the PowerPoint that I've made. You have pairs in mind, so any pairs will do, should be okay. We're going to focus on it because we need to be able to transfer or be able to have a very specific example in order to understand what have been written here on the trading concepts. All right, so we start with EURUSD. Thank you so much for the guest read first. All right, so look on the very specific how I implemented this. The first one, you need to understand that we need to prepare for the analysis part first, right? We need to prepare for the analysis part. So we need to prepare for live tradings and anticipate rather than react. So into the pre-P analysis, we need to understand it, what is candlestick close price, what is candlestick open price, what is a multi-time frame analysis, and the Bollinger Band, right? So goal is easy. We just focus on the buy, Jeffrey. Yeah. So candlestick close price, it also consists of, it's going to show a signal trend, and this is, I always call it a candlestick dominant setup. We need to find what kind of setup that dominate the whole structures of the price. All right, if you understand on the basic part, and then this is the basic part, then you can use the candlestick trend trading itself. And then you have, if you have experience in intermediate part, then we can focus on the TRZ diagram trading. And you have advanced trend trading, then when you have a lots of options, a lot of setup that you can find and utilize. Also you can use in the different ways, right? Okay, so I'm going to use for this one first is candlestick trend trading basics, right? For this, so the first one, you need to understand that you need to find where this candlestick open price to find on a monthly, weekly, and daily. And then you need to focus as well until not only daily but hash 4 minimums, right? Minimum on hash 4. This is my take on what the trading approach I will do. For the multi-type analysis, you need to measure trend analysis and mapping. So we also need to see in the Bollinger Band shapes and Bollinger Band line, right? So I'm going to show you on the first place, right? So the first thing that you need to understand and you need to do is you do the monthly first, right? So for the Euro USD, we go for the monthly first, right? For the monthly, we can literally see that the close price is not this is end of the month, but it's still not closed yet. So we are referring on the last close price, right? The last close price is on the upper, on the purple, right? So we can see this is a MA mirror activated, right? So we can understand now this is the current price. This also in here is in MA mirror on the below. So basically we can see that the price is on the support area on the weekly, right? For the on the monthly, okay. On the weekly part, right? On the weekly part, we can see that the price is opened below the moving average pink, and then the close price last week is closed below the moving average. So we can say this is literally a sell position based on the candlestick trend. This is candlestick trend. I'm not going through for the candlestick trend, right? So coach, can you tell us more about EMA and SMA, because some are more sharp with SMA for don't I read the school chart, it's still about different leg, but I can't really understand what it's about. I'm not focusing on an EMA or SMA. It's deep. I tried EMA, SMA, and also some of other equations. It's depend. You can use whatever you want. I don't want to go for in that deep dive on what is EMA, SMA, and also what is the linear weighted or other types of MA, because I don't focus on the it's literally some of the, it has some deviations, it has some difference on the range, but I believe what you need to understand, do not focus on the indicator itself, but focus on your management. This is my approach. It may difference. Some people may have a different view, some people may have different focus, but for me, I'm focused on more on what we can control rather than what we cannot control. For me, moving average we cannot control. It has different variations and deviations, and then it's going to waste our efforts, right? That's for me. But you have time, we can talk about this, but I'm not focusing there on the right one. Thank you for your questions. It was a good questions, but I'm not focusing right now for the current discussions. Okay, so the second part, when you do the daily, so the daily part, we can say this is the candlestick trend, and then we can marking this area on the moving average part. All right, this is looking at the moving average part on the MA opposite. All right, so we have two different sections here. We have two different segments here, and also we can do for the hash 4 as well. All right, so hash 4, we can see it a little bit sideways. This is Triassic flat, so basically this is a sideways. So in this case, it may wait for the daily to break out, right? For hash 1, the price is moving upward, and H4 daily, I think the price will be the sideways, right? So if you're focusing on the which time frame that you're focusing on, I think it's a good place that you need to focus on the sell position. I believe that we're going to break on the monthly, on the week, daily, and the price might be coming down. So this is how we're going to focus on this. So candlestick open price, right? So candlestick open price and the candlestick close price. We are focusing on the candlestick close price. So candlestick dominant setup, candlestick trend, and we want to find the signal trend. So in this case, we are using in the monthly, weekly, daily H4. We can say that the price is still dominated by the downtrend. All right. So this week the price must support 170 again. All right. So this is coming down, right? This is coming down. So H4. All right, H1. So I believe the price will test the low before, right? You can see the low is quite low. So someone said 1107, 1107. I think maybe maybe it's going there, but I shall wait for the daily entry first. But you need to understand, monthly is on the support zone, so the price for the daily might go up, right? The price for daily might go up, so need to careful on that matter as well. Okay, because it has support on the weekly basis, and then you need to understand we have a different focus, and we have a different area to focus on. So in this case, I think totally is H4 in the sideways. So I'm focusing on the sell area. All right, I'm focusing more on the sell. This is my strategy on the sell. All right. So Boyoung said, Coach, one question, which is one more stronger between SZ1 to SZ4? Sometimes they meet to combine the SZ. The combination is stronger, of course. The combination is stronger. The combination is literally stronger compared than the one by one. You need to understand, whenever support or resistance combine, they will be stronger. That will be stronger. Okay, there is stronger position for them. If you have 2 or 3 men versus 1 man, of course you need to understand that many people will have more stronger, force compared to 1 people if they fight each other, right? You got this? Right, so basically I'm trying to put everything into one by one this week, so put things in perspective so we can understand which one to use it. Okay, so we look on the Bollinger Band shapes and Bollinger Band line, right? So if you can see on the weekly, the Bollinger Band shapes is quite I can see it's now is you can see it's a volatility has risen. So you can see the price, the Bollinger Band is downwards, and the line of the Bollinger Band, the latest line, Bollinger Band is downward. So you can see that the price is coming down. And then for the weekly, the Bollinger Band is also opening downwards. And for the daily, the price, if you can see, the Bollinger is opening downward, and H4 also the price is flat. So this means that it might be a little bit spike around here. It's a little bit higher and then coming down based on the Bollinger Band. For daily and weekly and monthly, it has opened up the range for the price to coming down, right? So Fabian said today I saw Tutu Arzak H1. All right, Tutu Arzak. Which one? Tutu Arzak. Where is the Tutu Arzak? I can see the Tutu Arzak. This is Tutu Arzak high, this is Tutu Arzak low. So which one the Tutu Arzak? Is it the same Tutu Arzak or what? We have a different type of 5. We have 5 types of Tutu Arzak. So what are you talking? You're talking about the same Tutu Arzak or what? which one you are referring to? I cannot see the same charts here. Which one? Which one refer to? Yes, because maybe you have a different broker. You need to understand that different broker will show a different situations. I'm using the very specific broker that open on the very specific time. Okay, got this? So for the Euro USD, I'm planning on the sell today. So this is the analysis part. Okay, this is the analysis part. You need to understand the first one that we focus on the analysis, and then we do the trading. Okay, so how to do the trading parts, right? So I'm focusing on the trading. So this is a trading. Okay, the first one you need to understand, establish a trading plan, right? Establish a trading plan. So the trading plan must have consists of trend, entry zones, all right, stop loss, all right, and the take profits. Okay, you must establish this one first, right? You cannot simply do the trading without understanding where's your trend, entry zone, stop loss, and take profits. So in the trading plan as well, you need to understand which time frame you are referring to. Okay, which time frame that you are focusing to. That's also really important. All right, this is your trading plan. Okay, so what is your trend, what is your entry zones, and then so on. Okay, I need to adjust this a little bit. I'm not used to it, but I try to make it a proper presentations. Okay, so based on trading plan, so we need to find the trend. Okay, so from our understanding on the USD, we found out the trend is the sideways on the H4, and the daily is the best trading plan, and the weekly is the best place that we can hope on, right? Hope on. So what we need to do, the second part we need to do is to choose the trading time frame. Okay, okay. The first one, we need to find the most prominent setup, right? The first one, so in this case, I can say the most prominent setup is on the H4, H1, okay, H4. So I choose a H4, right? So the first one you need to focus on, choose, right, one trading time frame that resonate the most, right? The setup. Okay, the setup. Okay, just this one. All right, just this one. Choose what? One trading time frame that resonates the most. In this case, I'm choosing the H4, right? For example, okay, H4. Okay, for example, H4, and look at it is a sideways. So this is my trading plan. So I'm gonna have a sell position around here, right? So after you choose your trading plan, right? After you have chosen your trading plan, and then look on one upper time frames, which means that a daily one. Okay, D1. If for D1, isn't this D1 support the hash 4 directions? So yes, so the answer is yes. So the daily is coming down because of the candlestick trends to dominate the trend, and the Bollinger Band is, you can see the slope is declining, and then this is the good sideways, so this is a good position. So you can say this is the entry for the daily, is supporting your hash 4, right? Supporting hash 4. So look on the experiment, then they support, then it's support or not. So then if it's support, then you focus on the lower time frame. So look on the one lower time frame from trading time frame. Remember, your trading time frame is hash4 h1. So look on the upper time frame. This is for support. This is what I call the navigations time frame. Right, navigation is navigate the time frames, right? And then look on the h4 and the daily. So look on the h1. H1 is not support your sell position right yet, right? Because it's not closed yet below, on the candlestick trends. They didn't from a candlestick trend, so you need a little bit of retracement from there. Okay, so in this case, I shall wait a few moments, or if I have sell position right now, I don't think it's a good sell position because it's not formed yet for the sell position. So I can look on the M30, so M30 is supporting me, so I can make one new order. Oops, oh my god, this is a different lot. I need to, this is a real account. Damn, I have a different lot here. Okay. Do you understand this? I need to change the lot first. I just made a mistake. Okay. No worries. I'm going to close after his profit. Got this? So I shall stop here first. So I'm going to continue tomorrow. So I'm going to why I'm doing this one by one, step by step, because I want you to understand what exactly the trading concept based on the BBM mastery. So you need to understand the trading part, the analysis part, and now we go for the trading part. And after this, we need to understand what to do after we have the trading part, and then what happened to the current live trading. If you already have positions, so what shall do? Is it a profit? What you shall do? If it floating on the negative, what shall you do? And then focus on the money management. All right. Okay. So that's all this morning. It's really simple, it's really straightforward, and hopefully you can understand more in the future. So my approach now is more focusing step by step what the trading concept, what their standard operation procedure you can follow, besides understand the technique itself. All right. So because before this, I'm focusing more on technique. Right now, I'm focusing more on the trading approach, the trading concept. All right. So see you tomorrow, and hopefully you have benefited whatever been shared, and hopefully we can work together in the longer time. All right, see you and thank you.